Hello, hello. So, I wanted to showcase what I believe is a glitch or a bug that basically gives March the benefit of the increased loot that you can get from mineshaft interiors. So, if you're unaware, the new mineshaft interiors gives you more items to, like, it spawns more items to help compensate for the fact that some specific items can only spawn in specific areas, and the mineshaft interior doesn't have some of those, like, spaces. Like, it doesn't have pallets, for example, so items that can only spawn on pallets will not spawn. And so when a moon tries to spawn loot um, on a pallet inside a mineshaft interior, it just gets deleted. So Zeeker's temporary solution, I suppose, is to just have more loot try to spawn in to compensate. Whether he changes that in the future, I don't know, but that's why you're getting more loot from mineshaft interiors on average, is because it's on purpose to help compensate for some of the items that might just straight up get deleted when trying to spawn. So what's interesting is that there seems to be a bug where you can have that work for March. Now, March has a 100% chance to roll a factory interior. It cannot get mansion, it cannot get a mine shaft. It's guaranteed factory. Um, so why it gets this buff, I don't know. The only thing you have to do is you have to go to a mine shaft interior moon first, and then go to March. And as long as you stay on March and you don't go anywhere else, company building is fine. Just no other moon. March will continue to have that like cave buff. So let's show an example. So I got this seed here. We're gonna roll this seed. This is a new save file. I'm gonna scan. All right. So I was a bit late on that, but there's 17 objects plus 2 bees. See if I can showcase this here. So you can see bees, bees. So there's 17 objects plus 2 bees, right? For that seed. So if we take off again, I have the Imperium, like, instant land, instant takeoff, whatever it's set, so this can be faster. You'll even see 654 total for that seed, right? But now, let's go to Vow. Vow is like a 99+% chance to have a factory, or sorry, a mineshaft interior, so this is the easiest way to set this up. So we're gonna go to Vow. It should be a mineshaft interior, of course. So now let's take back off. It doesn't matter, by the way, if you die, if you eject, get fired, like, it does not matter. All that matters is that the last moon you were on before going to March had a mineshaft interior. Whether you died or not, the only thing that like disables this or gets rid of this effect is if you go to a different moon after going to March, or if you like leave, like quit out the lobby and go back in. That'll also disable this. So let's go to March, and we're gonna do the same seed as before. That's the same seed that we started with, but now we've gone to a mineshaft interior. Now we're going back. Alright, again, that was a bit slow, but you could see that we had 23 objects plus 3 bees this time. So we got an extra beehive, and we got way more interior loot. We got 6 extra items inside. So if we take off again, you'll even notice that the bottom number is going to be way higher. It was, what, 695 before, I think? And now it's 815, so there's more loot inside. Not even including the extra beehive. So, just to show that this also works, if we go to the company building and land here, let's even like self-quote real quick just to be fast. Let's see. That should be enough. That's definitely quota. Just gonna wait for that to go off. So we're gonna meet quota, just to like show that this works even at company building. There we go. Take off. Bam, quota is reached. We're gonna go back to March. We're gonna use the same seed as before to show that it'll still have that buffed state of having 23 plus the 3 hives. There we go. So as long as you stay on March and the company building, this buff will prevail. It'll keep going. So like if I take off again, I mean obviously it's the same seed, right? So it's gonna give you the same values. Yep. So you can keep going back to March, but like I said, if you go somewhere else and it doesn't roll a mineshaft interior, then this will no longer work. It's like, just as another quick example, if you go to experimentation, it should be a factory layout. It's almost guaranteed. And then we take off again. Now we go to March. We'll make sure that it has the same seed as normal. And now it will not be buffed. Yep, we're back down to 19 again. So, that's the gist of it. I mean, you could set this up any number of ways if you really wanted to. I mean, you could start a new game, go to Vow, purposely die, get fired, use the eject command, and then start a new run with buffed March, if you really wanted to do that. I don't suspect this will stay in the game, you know, for all too much longer, but, I mean, who knows. But for now, that is how you can basically permanently buff March, as long as you keep, you know, coming back for a while. But yeah, that's basically it. That's all I wanted to show.